How are we doing this morning, Jamie?
I don't know. I walked in and out. It was like I was in the sun, but I
was gonna say,
it, and then now the sun moved.
It's
a little bit.
Maybe we should push that way, because otherwise we won't even be able to see each other. So how is everybody doing this morning on this Monday morning when there is? So which way should we be going?
There we go. I don't know. You're glowing right now.
I know.
So, yeah, I think we're okay if you come over here. Anyway, hello and welcome to Hen and Chick Studio. I am Jamie and Heidi here. We kind of had a last minute little.
I'm just too tall. You're too tall.
Let's switch sides.
There we go.
You glow and then see. Look, there we go. We got to look good while we're doing this, right?
I was gonna say a special little glow, a special little glow for us. Well, hello everybody. It is Monday morning at Hen and Chick Studio. If you're not familiar where we're at, we are in Central Iowa in Conrad. And it is a beautiful February day here.
Sun shining, as you can see.
We'll take that.
It isn't just our glow; it's actually the sun.
Yes, the sun is glowing. Oh, come on, it's our glow.
We do glow.
Our glow.
I know, right?
Yes, and it is so much fun every day around here to see what boxes arrive. When I thought the boxes arrived, I was sure that it was one thing, and once you know that by the time we actually got done checking out what might be in the boxes, it is something different. And if you hear any noise in the background, not to worry. It's our electrician. He's here, and he's doing a little repair for us.
Well, and also something kind of exciting. Can we say?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We have in the retreat center a brand new Pampered Chef air fryer for our retreaters to use.
Yeah.
And the staff to use for heating up lunch.
I didn't even think about that. We may have to experiment.
I know. We could be making all sorts of recipes. And so we needed a little extra electricity. So getting that all taken care of.
So if you haven't, or if you didn't know about it, because we know there's always new people, we do upstairs have a full retreat center with a full kitchen.
Yep, and now a Pampered Chef air fryer because there's a microwave up there, and there is, and the microwave is still good for a lot of things, but we're finding at home that the air fryer does many things.
One, so this is going to be fascinating.
Test it out, and you're going to want one. You have to talk to Ann and get one.
Definitely.
But we appreciate Ann helping us get that, and so a little call out to her, and if you need any Pampered Chef stuff, we'll be glad to send you her way.
Yes.
She'll take care of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so now today we do have 3 boxes, but I'm going to just say right off the bat, it's a little, there's less fabric in here than you think because there's multiple bolts
of the fabric.
But you and I talk about this on a regular basis, that not every piece of fabric can be the star.
Right, and we talked a lot about, okay, so what do you use for, and in particular, we're going to put the word background to it.
Yeah,
right?
and I don't know if actually, they can see right behind you. Like, for example, there's all the white fabrics that we have right here.
White on whites.
And white on whites.
Yep.
And so very typically, it's not unusual to use a white on white fabric for a background.
Yep.
And so that
something
could be,
like this may not play as well as a background, depending if you're using
like
this as your
print.
background, you'd want to use more solid prints for your
That's right. So there's always that, if you're trying to find a background fabric that can then help make the fabrics that are your stars really be the stars of the show, then that is what we were looking for. So we got an opportunity to get a few background fabrics this week. And I'm very excited about these.
Right.
And we're also, if you were with us on the unboxing on Friday, you're going to know that I had a little bit of technical difficulties. So we're also going to try that out. We tried something different today because it may have been my fault. I don't know. Not sure.
We're going to try.
So,
We'll find out.
Yes. So anyway, so we're going to try that as well. So let's, without further ado, let me get over
here.
here.
So when we're talking about backgrounds of fabrics, again, we know not everybody is as familiar with others, but background's kind of the palette or the canvas that you would paint on. And so we like to mix it up with backgrounds a little bit. Traditionally, it tends to be more of your whites or your creams. But we really, I feel like we do a good job, Heidi, of experimenting and trying different colors.
Absolutely. And look at it, it's working. So I'm guessing I know what he did wrong. So there we go. And so this and I'm trying to see if I can hold it without the sun hitting it. This is called navy, and depending on where you are in the light, it to me is a very lovely blue. I think it comes off a little bit gray on what I'm seeing, but it is a very lovely navy. This is called a navy semi-solid.
And that one I would could even be kind of a denim look. So,
Yes.
for instance, one thing, if you're looking at something like this for a background, you're thinking of your colors, and I'm just gonna, Heidi, I'm gonna
Yes.
just grab while we're doing it. So if I have some prints, and these are nothing but randomness right here.
That's right. Grab those out. You betcha.
But so see
Some
what
good-
you're using that darker background, and I thought I got us out of the sun, but the sun must have shifted on us already. How that pops off.
Yep.
Versus, I mean, it's all in
Yep.
what you want, but versus like just a plain white, it gives it a little bit different
Yep.
feel.
So that is the navy. Then the next one I'm going to show you is the light blue. And again, I'm going to call this maybe just a little bit of a denim-y, I think that's a good word, denim blue, rather than I'll say blue. It's not, but it is going to be a wonderful piece also to be able to play with. Again, as you start to lay different colors on it, you can see how that works.
Yep.
Now, this one that you want to hold that one
Yep.
up that Jamie's holding is technically charcoal, and that is the gray, and it's a lovely piece as well. So that you can see, and hopefully the colors are coming through on the website as well, so you can see that.
And Heidi, do I put that up there with the other ones?
Yep, I'll put it right up here because it is nice to be able to see them.
Shift them
kind of
that way so
even-
they can
yes.
see them. I think
that
that's
shift-
all. Yeah, because now they can
Yep.
see the colors compared right
You
there. I
bet.
think that's all.
So that's just a couple. And those are. So let's see what else we have in here. And that's why it's great to be able to get solids in, and we got multiple bolts because so often those quilts need 2, 3, 4, 5 yards. And all right, so the next one that we're gonna show here is the chocolate, and we just thought this was a really nice brown piece.
I can get it open.
Isn't it funny how the
There we go.
okay? So here is a wonderful brown. Again, I think this is going to go really well with a variety of different fabrics so that you can, again, use them as a background. And you can see as I lay them up there. And then the last one, you might say, what?
I like this.
They
one.
call it mustard, but it is, to me, it is orange, like a burnt orange.
Kind of
Pumpkiny, and I held this one up next to like the Kim Deal fabrics, and I think this is going to be lovely with some Kim Deal projects that we might have in the works using some of those fabrics. So that is another great piece there. And good morning. We'll be there in a minute. We're just doing a quick Facebook Live. And yes, okay.
get the
Stacy's
back
gonna
of my
make her
head.
way. You want to go this way? There you go. All right, Stacy's making her way around.
I'll come into the fabric just a little bit there so you
Yep.
can see it laying there.
And
It kind of
so-
gives a better picture of the colors comparisons.
Absolutely. So from the bottom, you have navy, and then light blue, the charcoal gray, the chocolate, and the mustard. And so we've got multiple yards of those, again, for some kits that we're planning on, but certainly wanted to make sure that you knew about them so that if you have a project going on that you think you need a new background color, that you'll know that we've got several yards of these in stock.
Yeah.
So-
So great for background, or even if you needed a border or an accent piece,
Oh, yes.
binding, any of those sorts of things. So
Yes.
it's always exciting to have something new to play with,
It
whether
is.
it's background
It is.
or
And we already
fabrics.
had a patriotic
oh yeah.
idea that we were playing with, so I'm sure that will be coming out this week as we play with things, and I'm sure we'll come up with some other
Yes.
good quilts. I mentioned the other day when we were talking about the mix it up fabrics,
Great fabrics. If you
again,
haven't seen
a
those yet.
totally different kind of background
Totally.
fabric. So if you haven't seen those, again, you can go to our website and look at Mix It Up. But I pulled out the book Scrappiness
is
is Happiness. And that book is wonderful with scrappy backgrounds, but some of the quilts would also look great with more solids, and we
Because
did.
in that particular book, there is a one quote that we did. I can't think of the name. That the background was more of the pieces,
Yes.
and the accent was more of a
Solid. Yep,
Mhm.
absolutely. So, just a quick unboxing for you today. Now, we have a busy week ahead of us.
That's true.
Maybe we should get your schedule. Have we decided on a time for tomorrow
I
yet?
don't think so.
I don't think we have.
Well,
And I think I think we should do like 1:00.
okay.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything going on at 1:00. Do you have
Tea.
anything?
We could have tea.
We have tea. Okay, so tomorrow at 1:00, unless you hear differently, in case I find something on my calendar that I forgot about, but at 1:00 we're gonna go live doing our sew along wrap up.
Top it off.
For the top it off, that'll be very fun, and so that will be exciting
We'll
for
have a little
those.
fun announcement during that as
Yes.
well.
Oh, yes. Knew it. Yes.
Mhm.
Excitement there.
Mhm.
And then Wednesday morning at 9:00 will be our weekly live that we've been doing. So be watching for that. We'll have some good stuff there. And I'm not sure what Thursday and Friday are bringing.
Well, we know
but,
we're supposed to be getting more fabric this
oh
week.
yeah,
as
there's
well.
more fabric coming.
So-
Actually, 2 more collections.
So stay
But
tuned.
one might be Feathered Friends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So we might not be able to unbox that publicly.
Yeah.
But for sure there will be one more that's coming this week.
Mhm.
So that will be. Oh yeah.
There's always something.
So I think there's going to be something every day. So be watching us. And if you like getting a quick reminder, I have been sending out text messages to say, hey, like this morning, we're going live at 11:30. If you do not get one of those text messages and would like to, call us or send us an email at info@henandchickstudio.com and we'll get you on the text
Absolutely.
list.
And with any other questions or anything that you'd have
Yep.
too, make sure you contact us. We're here every day during the
Yep.
week from 10 to 5 and on Saturdays 10 to 3. But always the email's open 24 hours a day.
That's right.
So we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
All right. Well, you guys have a great week. Get out and enjoy the sunshine, and we will talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.